So it's Thursday morning, 6 a.m., getting the cars out and ready. I'm leaving for the mountains. So I'm gonna, I guess, just video this. So I'm gonna move the truck out, and then I'm gonna start sort of getting the trailer out and get everything loaded up. Oh, the disadvantage of having the trailer in this way is that I've gotta push it out by hand. I keep forgetting about the fancy lights I put on this side. Boom. I didn't do this last night because it was raining. I got everything clean. It hasn't rained in days. Now all of a sudden it's rain crazy. So theoretically, I ought to be able to back this up straight out, turn it in the driveway, and then back the truck up right to it. If I thought this through correctly. Let's make sure I don't run into the wall. All right, so now I need to start turning this thing. This wheel doesn't turn to save its freaking life. There we go. By the way, if you guys can see this blood leg, yeah, it's as bad as it looks. Using the dad step on the darn truck, putting the tires in the back and tying them up, I completely destroyed my leg getting out. Forgot the dad step was down. Sure enough, destroyed my leg. Come on. It hurts so badly. I can't sleep so well because it sticks to everything, and I've got a bandage on it. All right, so let's back the truck up. We'll just set these up here. No, don't do that. I'll set this up here because I know this is going on. Put this in the truck because we'll need it. Let's decide whether we're going to edit this out of the video or not when I back into the trailer. This is the setup I've been, ever since I started going to the mountains, that I've been dreaming of. Let's hope I don't screw it up. Let's check it. It's pretty darn close. The other thing I wanted to do was grease this. Don't need a ton. A little dab ought to be plenty. Looks pretty good. I'll straighten it out and then we'll check the level. Basically, I want this level, I think. I'll leave the wheel on here for a second in case I need to reposition it once I straighten it out. I'm gonna do my very best this morning to take my time and do things right. I tend to get in a rush. I tend to get in a rush when I get fired up about leaving at a specific time. Another little trick that somebody taught me is you want to, rather than putting it, flipping this thing the other way, we want to put it on like so. That way, if the cable snaps, it hits the ground and doesn't rip my bumper off. And then we got the safety lock. This will come up under here. You need to have a little bit of slack on this so that it doesn't get hung up. minute. We're always end up dropping on the ground. Okay. That looks better, I think. All right, so we want it on the outside edge of the front because the rears sort of stick out so much. I had it on my list to get rid of the cable and get a regular nylon winch, lynch cable, or whatever you call it, lynch rope. I just didn't get it done. Every time I remembered to do it, I went and started looking and then got sidetracked on something else. All right, I'm gonna start the truck just so that, I don't know how much power this thing takes, the winch. Ah, idiot. Leave the darn key in the truck. No one's gonna steal it. Cable on it first, then we'll put it in neutral. So this is why I left the tow hook on the car. All right, so I got some pull on the tow hook. So here's the beauty of the wireless winch. Oops, wrong way. Is I can walk around, steer the car, check everything, make sure I'm heading up straight. How great is that? So then what I'll do now I'm gonna get in the car because I don't want it to rolling forward too fast. So I can hit the brake. I don't need to do this, but that's what I prefer to do. It sounds a little weird. I think I'm bound up or something. So there you go. Car's in, nice and straight, relatively straight. And now I'm gonna strap it down. Got virtually no weight on the tongue, so I think I got it dialed. Forgot about my fancy lights that I paid for in this thing. Yeah, it's good. I made a good guess. What's up, bro?
Hi, Pa.
You going to school? I'll see you in a couple days, buddy. You gonna be good for Mama? Do some good homework? Put this away. See how nice and easy this is? Boom. Probably gonna need to roll the car forward a little bit. I'm gonna cross it this time. I didn't have any problems last time, but I do think crossing it makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna roll it forward a little bit. Let me get these on here first. There's one. This part gets a little tricky because, at least on the other side, so here's my other clip. I actually think I got the car positioned pretty well. Position where I want it. Car's ready to go. Just put it in park. Almost forgot to do that. I was gonna rush and get some Obsessed Garage logos put on the trailer, but whatever. We'll be fine without them. So there you go. Lights, I was gonna say the lights will turn off in a second. So let's close it up. This thing closes up so simply. Oh, don't forget to turn the lights off. It's a little humid in there. I told Sean to put a hurting on him. Interesting to see how when he comes out of turn 15, what he has to say. We got here super late, so we're just getting one run in. It's insane. I don't think Adam's been out on the track yet, so that's why I want to get him here. Get him out with Sean for a couple laps. A couple of lowly GT3s. RS7. Gray, RS7, Sepang or Sepang Blue, R8. good. Your pupils are dilated.
I can smell the rubber.
So you still want to be a track star?
You know what you're doing? I'm kind of nervous. No grit guards.
I got one in the truck.
Do you? I don't know if this bucket's big enough for it.
Yeah, it won't fit.
What are you talking about? No what?
Grit guards for the bottom of the bucket.
What is that? I've never heard of it.
Don't worry, you'll learn.
I want to learn now.
It's a, it's like a grate that you put in the bottom of the bucket so all the dirt falls underneath it. Sean's dialing in his GT3 for the trip tomorrow after spending the day at the track. I got mine sitting here sleeping for the night. It's about to get beat up over the next couple of days. After 10 hours at the track, wash your car. I think what we need to build here is a dedicated wash bay. I like watching people wash their car. That's what I'm gonna start doing at my house. Like when someone comes over,
I've watched so many videos.
when somebody comes over to my house, I need to just start having them like wash their own car. I'm gonna sit in a nice comfy chair. Say, no, you're doing that all wrong. Do it this way. Although you'll just be rolling out of bed at 9:15.
Mr. On the late one.
It's a big day tomorrow.
Hey, I was on time this morning. Matt was the late one.
Yeah?
Yep.
I got up at 6 a.m. and was getting everything dialed. I had to wipe my car down, put everything in the trailer. Like it. Makes me feel better about myself. Since I have a crappy old
How's my technique, Matt? How's my technique?
Since I have a crappy old GT3, at least there's something superior about me.
You saying my wash skills aren't very good?
No, you're fine. Mine are just better.
I'm not going to argue that.
When you start cleaning the tires with that, now I'm gonna start yelling at you.
No, I got an old crappy micro tire.
All right, good.
I mean, I'm a student. I'm a student of the
Yeah.
channel.
Jean-Claude watches my videos. He's gonna see you. He's gonna be yelling at you.
What are you doing?
It's like, I didn't teach you that. Down to up to down, top to bottom.
I'm generally doing that, aren't
Yeah, a little randomness in there.
I? A little bit.
It's the statistician in you. You're testing. Just what you wanted two YouTube goofballs here watching.
Matt's just been critiquing how Sean washes his car.
Watching you
I'm critiquing.
wash your car.
Wash ever at the lake house.
Yeah, we're staying at your house for free, and we're watching you work.
Hey, making fun of my washing. No one mentioned anything about free, though.
Oh, okay, all right. How much were we paying at Hilton? I want a 50% discount. Clearly, my free washing tips weren't worth very much to you. Because what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor.